everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So y'all, it is that time of the year for beauty lovers. Whether you know it's not the best sale ever or not, we still be trying to shop, and that is the Sephora VIB Holiday Savings Event Sale Huntee. So if you haven't seen my perfume recommendations for this sale, I will link that video above. Check it out. Today we're talking about everything else from Sephora that I would recommend. I tried not to do a ton of repeats. For me, this is smaller than usual. My recommendations throughout this video, I'm going to link the other videos I filmed for the Sephora winter sale up above in the cards, because I tried not to just let it be super duper overwhelming. I try not to have a lot of repeats, but I know I have some because, you know, I don't switch up as often with makeup and products at Sephora, but there are some new products in here. So we're going to start with skincare. So this is the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Refining Dream Toner. It says it targets tone, texture, and pores. And I really did like this toner. I felt like, you know, you get 5 fluid ounces. I felt like it left really quickly. But it is a toner I would repurchase. I just finished it not too long ago, and I really do like it. So the toners I've mentioned on here are the one in particular. Oh my goodness. The Kiehl's Milk Toner. That is one I've constantly mentioned, and well, that's the one I can think of. This is the one, it's similar to that one and the way it made my skin feel, because with toners, sometimes with me, it's like, is it doing anything? I know it's getting the last bit of, you know, dirt, grime, whatever, refreshing your face up, but you know, sometimes you don't feel like, I don't feel like I see a difference. I did feel like with this one, when I feel like I see a difference with a toner, I make a mental note of it, because it's not often that I feel like I do. So this is one I would recommend if you're looking for a new toner to check out. Now let me put this bag over here, because I'm trying to put it in the bag as I go, because it's a hot mess in here as it is. Okay, the next product I wanted to talk about is this Murad Deep Relief Acne Treatment. So this really helps me with whatever type of breakouts I'm getting now. Like I have one here. These huge bumps that don't come to a head, that I don't know, but it does help. I will say with me, with any acne treatment, and I do feel this way with this one also, but this just may be a me problem, is that after I use it for so long continuously, I feel like it doesn't work as well. Like when I first got this, because I'm right here on this bottle right now. When I first got this, it was blowing my mind, and it's still really good, but you know, that's just how I've noticed these acne topical treatments work with my skin. But I did want to mention it. If you're looking for one, this is a good one, and I do recommend it. Okay, it was something else I wanted to mention in here, y'all. And as I was preparing, because I was going to film this video sometime last week. Today is what is today? The 26th, I think. And I planned to film this sometime last week. And I was doing my makeup and putting it in a bag for after to film when I got in from work. And I had put in one of my skincare products. It was the Dermalogica, I believe, Age Acne Serum. And I had just a little bit left, and I was throwing stuff in there, and I heard something break, and I was like, oh my goodness, you dummy. Because you get in a hurry, you're not thinking that was glass. It broke. Ooh. I mean, I just had a little bit left, but still I wanted to use it. I do feel like, again, like I said with the Murad, I feel like that was blowing me away in the beginning. And then towards the end, I feel like it's time to change it up. I don't know why my skincare, body chemistry, everything's like that with me. But it is good as a daily serum to help breakouts, because for some reason, I was just breaking out, and I still am, but it's calmed down some, and I do know that product helped, and I'm looking for I'm going to tell you some of the products I'm going to be looking for the Sephora sale. I am looking for another one, especially since I broke. I was already going to need another one because it wasn't that much left. And I'm looking for another daily acne serum. So I did want to recommend that. I don't have it to show you, but all these products will be linked. And I do want to mention, I don't do this often, but if you all would want to support my channel by shopping these affiliate links, because it's not a quick process to link all these products. So, and if you can still get your discount. Now, if you can't get your discount, you disregard. But if you can use these links, if you're going to purchase any of the products I've mentioned in the perfume video and this video for the Sephora sale, I would really appreciate it. Okay, now back to skincare. I think I've mentioned this before, but I've been using it every single day. And this is a Dr. Dennis Gross Derm Fusions Fill Plus Repair Serum. And I've used this on my expression lines, smile lines, right in here and through here. And I just started recently doing it through here. I don't just put it all over. And wait a minute, y'all. I forgot something. And it's a very important something. And I kept it. Oh, y'all, if you could see how much stuff is around this filming area. I don't know where it is. And it was in my empties, and I purposely left the container out to show y'all for this video. But I'm going to talk about it right after this so I don't forget. And this is it just helps soften the lines. You know, there are going to be lines as you get older, especially if you're somebody that doesn't walk around like this all the time. You know, if you're an expressive person, you're going to have the lines. So they're there, boo-hoo-hoo, move on. That's what I be telling myself. But this does help. I notice the appearance. I just noticed a difference. Is it like a difference like if you go to a plastic surgeon or go and get, I guess, Botox or whatever, fillers? No, it's not that. It's not that type of notice. But I do notice a difference, so I did want to mention it, especially if you're like me and you're not going to go do all that stuff, because I'm not. There you go. Okay, another product I wanted to mention that's almost gone. This is the Kiehl's Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution. And I think I got this at the last Sephora sale. So it's lasted me about a year. Well, it's going to be over a year because I have some left. So this I've noticed helps. Now, I haven't found anything that I blink and the dark spots just disappear. Like some people, I feel like, I don't know. I haven't found anything that works like that for me. But I do feel like I've noticed them being lighter. I do notice with this serum that using it consistently, that when I have one pop up, if I go ahead and I'm doing this every day, it will leave quicker. Like I've had a few do that. But these hardcore ones down here, the stress zone, honey, and I just hit my makeup, y'all. Hold on. Making sure I'm not smudged all up. This is good, and I do plan to get another one. I don't want the same one. I just want to try something different because that's what I like to do with my skin. So, but this is a good one if you're, wanting to help dark spots, pigmentation on your skin. Okay, another product I wanted to talk about was this Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. I got this in a gift set. I've used everything but this because you don't need a lot of this. And they say you can use it daily. Sometimes I use it daily, sometimes I don't. It just depends on my mood and how my skin is acting, how it's feeling, it's a lot of factors that go into this because this is like an exfoliator for your skin, for your face. But this is a good one. I actually prefer this one over the Tatcha rice exfoliator that's kind of like this. So I did want to mention it because I don't think I've talked about it before. And these are pricier. Everything I've mentioned thus far, it's nothing that I would say is affordable. So the discount will definitely help. So I wanted to throw that in here also. Now, oh, let me see. Now, this is, the face cream I wanted to mention is the Caudalie Age Reverse. So that was the most expensive face cream I'd ever purchased in my life, and that was at the last Sephora sale. Also for the expression lines, I do notice a difference. They're there, but they're softer. They're not as prominent. They're not as in your face, I've noticed. So that is a line I'm interested in to try everything, and I'm trying to decide how I want to do it. Do I want to get each full-size item or the little gift set? So I don't know, but I do know I want to try all of it. They have a serum and they have an eye cream. So, and I don't have a full-size eye cream, so it's time to repurchase one. And I've just been using like samples I have because I was waiting for the Sephora sale. This is also a sample I was using waiting to repurchase that Caudalie face cream, and this is the Believe the True Cream Aqua Balm. I don't know, I can't remember if I've used this before, but y'all, well, it's just a drop left in there. Hope it lasts me to Friday. This is so good. I love this cream. It feels so good on your face. It's hydrating. The Belief line is good. And I also have this sunscreen. I thought my other one was about to be empty, and it is, but it's taking longer to get finished. But this sunscreen from Believe SPF 45 is so good. No white cast. It leaves your skin dewy and healthy and glowy. So this is another cream I wanted to mention because I was very impressed with that. I also wanted to mention that I don't have, because I've used up all of mine, y'all, are the Sephora cotton pads. And yes, they're only $4.50 or whatever, but you get 30% off during the Sephora sale. So, honey, that's when I like to stock up. So that's on my list, and that's also, I highly recommend. Also, what I have here for the skincare section, I have down the Tatcha face spray. So I love that Tatcha. It's expensive. It's in a purple bottle. I used up mine. I think I had a travel spray, the travel size, and then I had a full size. I used up both, and it's really good. I like that when my face, sometimes my skin goes through it in the winter, even though it's not like we have harsh winters, but it can get really dry, and I use that for extra hydration. I also like to use that spray on my beauty blender. It makes to blend out like concealer or what foundation. It just looks so pretty, I've noticed with that. So that's on my list to repurchase too. I was going back and forth, but I think I want to go ahead and repurchase it. Now this, I don't know, is this makeup? I think this is considered makeup. So that's everything for skincare. So let's move on to the makeup. So I have here the In Beauty Project Face Glaze Highlighting Gel Cream. So I like the Drunk Elephant product like this. I've been using this product. I like this. I used up a travel spray of the Armani Sheer Glow Enhancer like that. I have the Say glow enhancers, but those are colored, so I didn't bring those out here, but those are good too. And then this other one that I've fallen completely in love with, but it's not sold at Sephora, is the YSL Glow Balm. Love that. But this is one I think I'm down to here with this. This is so good to mix in with your sunscreen. That's how I use this product, and it's so good. It's so nice. It adds just that last glow, with your face, to your skincare routine before you start going in with your makeup. So this is really good. But all the products I mentioned also, they're all good. Just have like a glowy type of highlighting cream, gel cream, whatever in your rotation, and I love it. I think it's really nice. Okay, I also wanted to mention some makeup setting sprays. This one I've talked about before. This is the Milk Hydro. I always want to say Hydro Pro. That's why I was throwing me off. The Milk Hydro setting spray. This is also what I like to, now sometimes, like especially during the winter, I might spray this all over my face, let it set, then go in with my makeup. But all the time, I love to spray my sponges down with this to use because, for one thing, it's quicker than getting up and going to the sink to wet the beauty blender. And I've noticed that I like using products like this instead of water with the sponges. So this is good for your makeup, for a glowy look, and to wet your beauty sponges or whatever also, because I really like it for that. Now this blew me away because I think I talked about this in a random review Wednesday. I used it a couple times, but now I've used it like a month straight. And this is the Fenty Beauty You Miss Makeup Extending Setting Spray. Honey Child. Honey Child. I can't remember what I said. I feel like in my random review Wednesday, I said it was a good makeup setting spray, but it didn't blow me away. Okay, it's blowing me away now because that makeup extending is the truth, hunting. So I was at work and it was humid, it was hot, I was running around doing stuff, I was sweating, and you know, I said, well, let me look. I probably look a hot mess. My makeup looked almost like it just been reapplied. This keeps the oil at bay for me. I mean, granted, what gets the oiliest now with me is like the tip of my nose, like right here gets really oily. This, I've noticed, just has my makeup looking so good. It creases less. It doesn't move around as much. It's just good. Okay? Good. So I had to throw this in here, honey. Because I feel like this is getting a little light and I'm not going to repurchase it right now because I have 2 other makeup setting sprays in my collection. So no, I'm going to use them up and then I know I'm going to repurchase this one. Rihanna did the doggone thing with this. This is good. Okay, I also want to talk about makeup sponges. So these are, puffs. These are the Huda Beauty Puff Kit you can get. This is shaped like a little heart. It's dirty, excuse me. I just use it for underneath my eye. This one I use because I couldn't find this one day, even though I didn't want to mess them both up. But this comes in a little set from Huda Beauty. Now, I heard that Huda Beauty, through the grapevine, is leaving Sephora. So if you wanted to get something from Huda Beauty right now on sale and get it at a discount at Sephora, this is the time. So these are really good. And also the Sephora puff is superb too. And I don't know where mine is, because I feel like I have 1 or 2 still in my collection. I don't know where they are. So those I wanted to mention too. Again, it's not expensive. It's $8, but you can get it for 30% off. Let's save every penny we can. At least that's how I think. Okay, also from Huda Beauty that I wanted to mention is this concealer. This is the Faux Filter Luminous Matte Concealer, and this is in Caramel Corn. This is a concealer I've been wearing all this month because I used up my Tarte crease, I can't remember what it was, but I used it up. This is so good. I love this concealer. The color is so good, matches me perfectly. Again, this is a time, so through the rumor mill, if you want to get something at Sephora from Huda Beauty, I don't know when they're pulling out or if that's even true. It's just something I heard that I wanted to share with you just in case it is true. But yeah, this, I really do enjoy and love this concealer. Like I said, perfect color. I'm not going to say it doesn't crease because no matter what I do, sometimes I'm just going to crease. And it's this eye. I don't know why it's this eye that will crease other than this eye, but this eye will crease. And I haven't figured out why yet. I'm still working on it. Some days I can go purely no crease. I can go creaseless. And then some days it's like, girl, get real. But this is a good concealer. Did I make it in the bag? Okay, yes. Also, I wanted to share this Givenchy what is this? Prisme Libre in number 5. Y'all, I love this. I use this to set underneath my eyes. As you can see, I've hit plenty of pan. This is a very expensive powder. And okay, let me tell you my dilemma, all right? So I bought a full thing of the Huda Beauty under eye setting powder because it's really good too. And I messed up when this was in a loose formulation, and that was my favorite under eye setting powder. And then by the time I was ready to repurchase, they reformulated it. And so now I'm like, girl, should you just go ahead and get another one of these because you know you love it, or use what you have? This is very expensive. Very expensive. So I know whenever I want to repurchase it, I want it to be during a sale. But if you, and this you can use all over your face too. I know some people use this as a setting powder all over the face. Like I said, I've just used it. It says mattifying and blurring setting powder. I just have used it underneath my eyes, but I know it would look beautiful on you know, all over your face too. So I just wanted to mention it because it is a love of mine. I also wanted to mention the Bobbi Brown corrector because this is my favorite. Now I have used, and I'm using it up right now, the Huda Beauty corrector, and I don't, you know, around this area of my face, and I don't feel like it conceals and I don't know, people say it's not supposed to conceal, but I don't feel like it's as good as the Bobbi Brown. So for me, the corrector I wanted to mention was this Bobbi Brown corrector stick. Can't go wrong with it, and you know, wanted to mention it in this video. Another product I wanted to mention was the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder, and this is in number 7, and this is what I have on my face now. In the summer, I was using this as a lightweight foundation, and that's kind of still what I'm doing with it now, but I'm also using it with the Sephora Micro Smooth Multitasking Baked Face Powder, and this is in number 40 Tan, and y'all, mine has fallen apart, but let me just go ahead and open it up. You know, that's falling out. I've hit pan on this too, and this is what I've been wearing as my foundation kind of routine, these two together. So I do recommend, when I was going back and forth, because you know, last year I went through a foundation period, so I have, I think maybe, hold on, let's count them out. I have 2, because this is not really a foundation, but I've worn this on its own too as a foundation when it was super hot. So I have 1 powder, 2 powder, 3 powder foundations. I have Gucci. That's, well, 2 skin tints. So I think I have 5. So, you know, I'm like, I'm not buying anymore. It's others I want to try, but this is what I've been using right now because it's still kind of warm. So when it gets cooler, I'm going to switch to another foundation that's more coverage and everything. But I did want to mention, because you can use this along with your foundation for extra coverage, which I may keep trying it like that and see how I like it. But I know some people do that because it's, you know, I just don't like to feel the makeup on my face. Oh, and I did want to mention with this Fenty makeup spray, as I said, that it can feel a little tacky. Like your face can feel a little tacky for a little bit, but it goes away quickly. And I wanted to mention that. But yeah, these two are good. Again, this would be 30% off. It's already affordable. And this, you can use this as a setting powder, a foundation, you know, all the good things. And then with this, you can use this as a primer and a foundation. So you're getting products, you know, you can use multiple ways. So I wanted to mention those. Another powder that I was late to the game about, but I wanted to mention, is this Charlotte Tilbury. Yo, what is this? I believe this is a Charlotte Tilbury setting powder too, and this is in number 2 medium. And this, I got it in the travel last sale, and I still haven't hit pan. I feel like I'm about to soon. This is good. I don't use this all over my face. Some people use it just for underneath their eyes. Now, I will do this. I will set with my Givenchy, and I will go in lightly with a fluffy brush sometimes, depending on the weather, depending on, you know, if my eyes are looking dry or whatever. And I will hit lightly underneath there just for added coverage. But this powder I love to use like right in here. So my eyebrow area is looking shiny right in here, here. Just, you know, certain parts of my face. So when I finish this up, I know I'm going to repurchase. and because it's so pretty. But you can use this all over your face too. The color I have, I would probably go like a little darker for all over my face, but this is a good powder also, so I wanted to mention it. Is that all the face? No. So Hourglass is a brand that I really like, and I love these palettes, and I would miss out on them because I'm crazy and I want my palette to look a certain way. Even if I'm paying that much money, I want to like what I'm looking at. So I have 2 in my collection, so I'm not looking for any more anymore. And this is not available, but they do have a new collection of this palette, so I wanted to show you. You know, I'm about done with the all over. What is this powder called? Finishing powder. Love this. And this one I've hit pan. This bronzer, which I use this as a highlighter because I don't like the glitzy, shiny, shimmery, glittery highlighters anymore. I just like a little soft glow, and that's what gives it to me, y'all. This is if you like the color scheme of the palette, I recommend these. Now Sephora has like a color scheme similar to this, and I almost brought it out here, but I've talked about those before, and I don't love them as much as the Hourglass. But if you don't want to spend this Hourglass money, even with the discount, I would suggest the 4-pan Sephora powder. It's a dupe of these Hourglass powders. And I am planning to get Dim Light. That's the finishing powder I love. It's just perfection. Perfection. I went through like 3 of the slim palette of Hourglass, and I went through a big thing of one of their powders, and now, you know, I've hit pay. I'm gonna need my finishing powder, and I'm thinking about getting Dim Light for this sale. But I wanted to mention that the Hourglass palettes because I love them and they're beautiful. So let's talk about eyeshadow palettes. I mean, it's no new ones I'm going to talk about. It's just, I'm just going to show you the same ones if you're interested. The YSL and this packaging, the little clutch palettes. I love these. This is the time if you're interested in getting them because they're on sale. This one is in 400, and that's all it says, y'all. But I love these palettes. I use YSL probably multiple times a week. Again, this Patrick Ta palette I absolutely love. The Major Dimension number 3, the mattes. I'm trying to, and it, you know, as you can see, it's well loved, well used. And y'all, I was looking on Sephora's website. They have like smaller palettes like these now for $44. So if you didn't want to get like the full size of this palette, because they look really good, and I do like Patrick Ta eyeshadows. This, like I mentioned multiple times, Pat McGrath palettes I love. This is one I got on sale. It's one I'm looking at now. Very pigmented, blend easily, look very beautiful on the eyes. Good eyeshadows. Another one, Charlotte Tilbury, the little quads that come out. This is the which one is this? Pillow Talk Dreams. This one, I love it. Love this palette. And it's when I wear it, I'm always like looking like, oh, my eyes look so pretty. I love it. And I would want more Charlotte Tilbury palettes, but the color scheme looks like, I'm trying not to get palettes that look like colors I already have, you know, because I already do that with lip products. So I'm trying not to do it. And I tend to do that with blushes. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it with the eyeshadow. And I meant to bring out by Mario. They have a new palette. It was one that was a limited edition. They're like nice, easy, pretty, like washes of color. Like well, in my opinion, those eyeshadows they're pigmented enough to show up, but they're not like Pat McGrath pigmented. But I love the by Mario eyeshadow palette that I do have. And I was looking at this new, I can't remember if it was limited edition. It's kind of like part 2 of the other limited edition one. But the color scheme doesn't just call to me. So I'm good on that one. But I did want to mention it. Okay, so let's talk blushes. So again, I've talked about these blushes, well, this brand of blushes before, but I have been loving, well, I never stopped loving, but you know, when you have a large collection, you move around. And I've come back to the Patrick Ta blushes. And it's two I wanted to mention. These are on the newer side. They're not new, because they may have come out with newer colors. But these, I believe, were released in the spring or summer or early fall last year. They're newer to the line. And this is She's Seductive. And I love this. Love this color. So I wanted to mention this, and this is where you put the powder first and the cream on top. And you know, I've been loving that one. I've been loving this, She Goes to the Gym, and that's what I have on today. So I wanted to show you all those two colors. And I believe Patrick Ta came out with some limited edition holiday collection blushes that I was like, dang. You know what, y'all, the Sephora, what they be doing, the brands, they come out with, when the sale is coming, they come out with some new stuff throughout the sale too. So it's like, oh my goodness. I'm trying to have a little bit better self-control this year than in previous years, but we'll see. So, oh, I forgot to mention this. So this is the Milk Hydro Grip eyeshadow primer. This is so good because, and I'm scraping it, getting the last of it. I'm not going to repurchase it now because I have two other eyeshadow primers in my collection, but this is one you use on your lids and you can use underneath your eyelids to kind of help the creasing of your concealer. So this is another 2-in-1 product. So good. Wanted to make sure I mentioned it. Okay, let me do, let's just do, I only have one brush here. So let's talk about this brush. This is the By Mario F4 brush. This brush, I believe, has been talked about from multiple people. It's double-sided. This is what I use to apply the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. And I just, you know, get it on, blend, 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 blend. And I thought about getting another one of these brushes to have two, but now it's a Patrick Ta brush that people have been raving about, that now I'm like, do I want to get that brush and try it? That would give me 3 foundation-like brushes in my collection. So we'll see what I decide to do, but this is a good brush. And I don't love double-sided brushes, but this brush is good. It's worth the hype. And like I said, it was on my list to get another one. We'll see if I do, or if I go with the Patrick Ta, the other one. I don't know, but wanted to mention this brush. Okay, so now let's get into the lip products. You know, girl, okay? Oh, no, I didn't finish the blushes yet. I have 2 more blushes. So the YSL Make Me Blush Liquid Blushes. I have been loving these, and I think I only have 2 in my collection. And this is the one I've been loving the most. This is in number 44. It's a nudie, like pinky color. But it shows up, it looks pretty, and I have been loving it. Love the formulation. I'm not gonna lie, I love the packaging. Like I said, this color shows up on my skin, and because I like more natural looking blushes in the first place. So this really love and enjoy. Also the Luminous Silk Cheek Tint from Armani. This is in 62. This is one I know I've mentioned before, but it is so good. It's a plummy, pinky color. Again, shows up. I have worn these 2 together. Beautiful. So I wanted to mention those blushes. Again, if you want to see like even more products, like I said, I'm going to have these videos linked above because there could have been more blushes. But I've talked about them before because I went through a blush kit, like the Rare Beauty blushes. They started everybody loving the liquid blushes. You know, those could be in here. It's just that these 2, the ones I mentioned, are the ones I've been loving the most now. But if you want to see just more and more products to build your cart, like I said, check out those other videos. Okay, now the lip products. Let's just do the lip liners. Okay, I love the Fenty Beauty lip liners. I haven't used one yet that didn't show up on my lips easily. Now, I will say with these, you have got to be careful. when you got to be careful how hard you press. I have been putting it on in a hurry and the whole thing broke off. And I will say these don't feel like they're super easy to sharpen, but the Fenty, and you have to make sure you push the top all the way down, because I had one get ruined and ruin the inside of one of my handbags. So it's the things you got to work with the Fenty Fenty Beauty Traced Out Lip Liners, but honey, they good. They are good. The color collection is good. It's one new one I think I have on my list if I decide to get it, because I really don't, I have a ton of lip liners. So when I do for my Sephora cart, I put in everything I'm interested in, and then I say, whoa, look at that total, and then I start deleting. So that's where I am now. And so this is in there, I believe. I think it's Bordeaux, but we'll see if I get it. Oh, the By Mario lip liners. Love these lip liners. Which one is this one? This is in Jeff, but my favorite is the milk chocolate, and I don't know where that one is, but this is another like deep brown color. These lip liners are good. I love these lip liners also. And lip liners are $20+ usually, so why not get them on sale, and we'll get them at a discount at Sephora. Now the Dior lip liners are good too. I really like them. I noticed they're long lasting, but let me tell you something. Their color scheme, this is in 720 Icon. What it looks like online is not what you get when you order it. So I just wanted to mention that. But the Dior lip liners are pricey. So this is a time for luxury makeup, honey. This is a time, if it's something on your list or you've been really wanting to get it now, that's what I do. Like, yeah. I don't be buying usually like, oh, I'm gonna go get a Tom Ford gloss just because I want to. No, I usually get that's during a Sephora sale or some kind of sale going on somewhere where you get additional discount. That would be these liners, because these, I believe, I know they're I can't remember how much these are, but I think they're over 30 if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, but they are good. Okay, the last lip liner I wanted to mention were the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil Lip Liners. These are so good. Again, they are long lasting in my opinion too. Now, I don't mean long lasting as you only got to apply them once, honey. I don't mean that. They're not a stain. Notice I don't have any of those in here. I almost did an what not to get at Sephora, but I don't know. Well, now it's too late maybe to post it. Well, the sale lasts through so y'all let me know if you want to see that. If you want to see products that I would not suggest that I've tried that are available at Sephora that I would avoid, let me know. But these are good liners. I think I have all the colors I want now, because I bought like a little travel set at a Sephora sale, and then I fell in love with them, and I started, here and there getting the colors I would like. Because remember, I also was on like a lip combo kick last year too, and I was just getting lip liners galore. So yeah, those are good. Okay, so now let's get to, let me start with this one first. So y'all, this is a Dior Addict Lip Maximizer. Now, I just have this little mini, okay? This doesn't get a great rating on Sephora, but I've been using this every day for a few weeks now, and I'm loving this. I feel like it has my lips plumper, smoother. I'm liking it. And I'm going back and forth like Shaughnessy, just use this. Do not buy the full size right now. Use this up. Even though I'm like, by the time I use this up, it's not going to be on sale. That's how I'm thinking. But I'm liking this. So I did want to mention, I like to put this on the same way I do like the Too Faced lip balms I love. They don't sell those at Sephora. I finish my skincare, and then I put something on my lips while I am, doing everything else, and then I put my lip product on, my lip combo of the day on last. So, I was going to show you my lip combo of the day. let me get the liner out, because I said, oh, when I get to it, I'll show you. But I wanted to show you this, okay? All right, so my lip combo of the day is this Makeup Forever 604 Up and Down Tan Lip Liner that I just showed that I love, along with another gloss I wanted to mention. These are the Makeup Forever Super Boost glosses, and this is in 09 Daring Candy Pure. So, which I thought y'all say you don't be seeing that. So that's my lip combo of the day. This is a kind of pinky type of gloss. These are so good. Again, they're very glossy in my opinion. They smooth out the lines. They look very pouty pretty. So that's my lip combo of the day, and I recommend both of those. I also wanted to mention Sephora glosses in general. Now, are they the best formulation in my opinion? No, but they do have some nice colors, and they are gonna be 30% off. So I wanted to throw in the Sephora glosses because, honey, like I said, if you get 30% off, do it. I also want to talk about lip balms. So this is a Laneige Tinted Lip Serum, and this, I'm not doing specific colors, but this color is in Blueberry Jelly. I love these. They're pigmented, they show up, they're pretty on the lips, they're a nice balm. So I did want to mention the Laneige balms. Also, even though these are not getting the love they used to, I still enjoy the Summer Fridays lip butter balms, and so I wanted to throw it in here. This one is in hot chocolate. The one I've been loving lately is iced coffee. I don't know where it is, so that's why I grabbed hot chocolate. This is good for a lip balm. Now I have to say let me do this one before I get to the last one. Another lip balm I wanted to share with you were the Dior Lip Glow Butter Balms, and this one is in 103 Toffee. I recently wore this, very pretty. Y'all, ain't no way I paid full price for this. That's what I'm saying. The expensive products like this, just if you wanted one just to try, because I'm not going to say, the one I'm going to talk about now to me is the best formulation for a balm. This one, pretty, glossy. It keeps, now, does make my lips feel good. Does keep my lips hydrated. So, well maybe, but still it's so overpriced, but it is good. So I wanted to mention these. I have all the colors. I enjoy them all. If you want to, get it at a discount. Now, the last one I cannot find, and that's the Ole Henriksen Lip Balm. Y'all, that one is so good to me. The Dior and that one, I think Dior is going to be number one because the Ole Henriksen sometimes can make my lips peel a little bit, and I haven't experienced that with Dior at all. Not at all with the lip balm. I've experienced it with the Laneige some, also with the Summer Friday some, but yeah. But the Ole Henriksen, I can't find the one I have. I only have one, and I believe it's in Strawberry Sorbet. I love that color. I love the way it makes my lips look. So I don't know if I want to look and see if they have other colors, maybe a little gift set, but I love that Ole Henriksen balm and wanted to mention it. Also, I wanted to mention, y'all know I went through my lip oil stage. So I don't need any more lip oils unless a color just grabs me. But I don't see any new colors right now. The Dior lip oils, they look pretty on the lips. They make your lips look pretty. They make your lips feel good. Everything about it is cute. It's very pretty, girly, feminine, high end. Get it at a discount. Love the Dior lip oils. Love the Guerlain lip oils. Still, to me, these are the best lip oils for color and glossiness and staying on your lips and staying glossy. These are even better to me than the Guerlain, than the Dior, but they're thicker. So you just have to see which formulation you like, but I did want to mention, still love, still wear, still adore the Guerlain lip oils. Okay, another gloss I wanted to mention are the YSL Love. I think these are the Love Shine Plumping Lip Glosses. Y'all know I got practically all the colors. I have more in my cart this year because I love them. And you know that we're not going to recover. We're not going to ever recover for being a lip product addict over here. This is in number 3. And I think this is mallow or something, but it's a very pretty, easy to wear, like daily, Your Lips But Better pinky gloss. Again, the packaging is pretty, the product is wonderful. So I had to throw it in here because they have gift sets and they have limited edition ones right now in different packaging. So, you know, I had to throw these in here because I do love them. They are pricey, so I would suggest getting them at a discount. Okay, another gloss I wanted to mention are the Valentino glosses. I don't believe this one. This is the Puffer Gloss lip gloss. This doesn't have the color, but I remember I fell in love with these last year, I believe, during a sale. And I bought them, practically all the ones I love, so I'm good. Because, you know what's sad with these glosses? I'm going to go check the colors and make sure, you know, that there's not some calling my name. Even though, y'all, I only got 2 lips. That's it. But anywho, these are good glosses too. Again, no particular color. They're just good. Again, no particular color. They're just good. I have a pink here and a brown of the Lawless lip glosses. This is in maple sugar. Again, especially for this time of year, this is a good one. And this is Daisy Pink. This would be more for the spring for me, but I still love the Lawless glosses. But I have to say, I go through stages of what I'm loving the most. And these are not what I'm loving the most right now, but they're still really, really good, and I wanted to mention them. Now, what I'm loving the most right now are my Fenty glosses. And I had got burnt out on the Fenty glosses because I don't know, I got into the lip oil stage, and you go through stages of what you're loving. And these were my number 1 glosses for forever, for so long. And then I took a break from using them, and then I used that Smurfette, which limited edition, wherever it is, and I was like, woo, child, this is good. Let me pull out some more. And the one I've been wearing the most lately, you know, for the fall with my orange outfits, my fall colors, has been the Mango Margs Fenty lip gloss. So y'all have seen this. And then this is Riri, just one that I absolutely love. Love me some Riri. So I just had to throw these in here because, like I said, I go through waves and stages of what I'm loving. And now I'm all about these Fenty glosses. And Fenty glosses, they have gift sets on Sephora and Ulta. So if you want to get the I think it's one with 3 new glosses that I'm looking at right now, you get a discount. Okay, this is another lip oil I forgot to mention. This is the In Beauty. This is in Cookie, but just In Beauty lip oils, the lip glaze, they're nice too. Now I will say, and they're affordable, but the top cracks with these, and I don't like that. So that's kind of turned me off of these some. That all of them, my tops have done that, and I don't like it because it gets to a point to where I think it's going to crack so much I'm going to have to throw it away because it's not going to screw on. So keep that in mind. But these I think are under $20. I haven't checked since everything has been inflating, but if I remember correctly, these are under $20. Okay, those are all the lip products. So now we're going to go to the hair. I only have 3 products for hair. So this is the Amika Flash Instant Shine Mask. And I've talked about this numerous times, but this still is my number 1 shine mask. And I love it. It smells delicious. It leaves the hair shiny and pretty. It lingers in my hair. And so I just wanted to mention it again because it's good. And there are some other shine, because I try different shine masks. But I don't know, since I haven't opened this, since it's still a full bottle, I might just not be purchasing a shine mask on this go around and save that coin for something else because I have a full bottle of this. So, but this is good. Okay, another product I've mentioned before, but it's good. Is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Mega Strength Rice Water Protein Treatment. Again, my hair is sensitive to protein treatments. This is getting ready to be in my rotation because I need it. And this is pricey to me. For it's 5 fluid ounces. The amount I drench my hair in product. Now, whether people say that's good or bad, I notice I'm with my hair type. It's a quarter. What that gonna do? So, and I drench my hair in product. I use a lot of product. So this, when I use it, it will last 1 month. That's it. If I use it once a week, it's about 1 month. And that's why I try not to use it as much, because I think this is $49. It's pricey, and I usually get it during a Sephora sale or Ulta's having a sale. So I have 2 in my collection now. So I'm not going to restock on it now, use that for something else. But I did want to mention it. This is the best protein treatment I've ever tried. I am trying to find like a drugstore protein treatment that I can use in conjunction with that to try to make it last longer, but we'll see. I haven't found one yet. Okay, and this is the Jisoo Honey Gloss Ceramide Therapy Hair Mask. So I just finished this up today. And at first I was like, this mask, but I had to use it up. So I think this is a good hair mask because I noticed my hair, I haven't been using my shine mask. I've noticed my hair being really shiny in videos, and I think it's this mask because it's nothing else that's new that I've added to what my routine. And I was like, okay, and my hair is easy to rinse out. The tangles are easier. So when I notice a difference, especially in what I call like salon hair products, because they're not like $10. These are over $30. I have to notice, it has to be very noticeable to me to recommend to people because we don't have money to waste. So this, I did notice a difference in my hair, and I would repurchase it. I really don't think I have anything for the hair in my cart right now for the Sephora sale because I've kind of stocked up on what I needed. So I don't think I have anything for hair in my cart as of right now. But this is a good one if you're looking for a new hair mask and want to get it at a discount. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the body, honey. Okay, so I only have one body cream here to show you, and that is the Patrick Ta Major Glow High Shine Skin Perfecting Body Cream. So this is pricey, honey, and that's why I wanted to bring it out here. This is how it looks. It smells, to me, at first when I got this, I said it smelled like a more high-end version of Cheirosa 68. Now it's smelling even perfumier, woodier, sweeter. I don't know. This is a good body cream. It feels good on your skin. If you want like a luxurious, cream, this is good. I meant to bring the mist. The mist is nice out here. They have a body oil too, but I haven't purchased a body oil because I have so many body oils, and I was like, it smells similar to 68, and I have the 68 body oil, so I'm not getting that body oil till I'm finished with the 68. So that whole line at Patrick Ta, the body, the mist, I bet the oil is good too because I have the shimmer oils and they're nice. That whole line is pricey, but it's good. And, if you want to treat yourself and get a discount, you can. Now, I did want to mention that I don't know where it is right now, you all, but the Necessaire Vanilla Lotion, Odium, something. I can't even remember how it's pronounced. But that lotion and body wash I wanted to mention. I don't have them here because I don't know where they are. And I need to find them because I want to pull them out to use. And I might be going on a trip soon. And I think I might take those. I'm not sure yet. But that's been on my mind. I've been like, where is it? Because I want to wear it. So I wanted to mention for the sale. Because again, they're not what you would call affordable products. All right, next for the shower, I wanted to share with you the Sol de Janeiro Delicia Drenched Shower Oil in 59. This is still the best, most hydrating shower oil, fragrant shower oil I've ever used. And also, the whole 59 line I recommend. I didn't pull the mist. I can't even get to it right now, y'all. But I wanted to recommend the whole line. It's so good. Oh, my goodness. I've gifted this. It's good. Love it. I also wanted to mention Cheirosa 71 from Sol de Janeiro. You know, tis the season of this mist to be pulled out, especially for your, you know, if you're already in cold weather season, props to you, hunty. I can't wear this yet, but it's good. It smells so, just delicious and cookie, and it's just good. It's so good. Great gourmand for this time of year. Also wanted to mention they have the limited edition 71 body cream. Again, that's another, and I know like all this stuff is together somewhere because I pulled out stuff for spring, summer, and I haven't switched all the way over to fall, winter yet, and I know it's there. So the Cheirosa 71 limited edition, it is shimmer, but it wasn't enough shimmer that it bothered me. That cream smells delicious. I wish they come out with a doggone body oil. And on that note, let me mention this Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Body for Mesa oil. I mention this all the time, but it's good. It's pricey though. This is the best smelling product of the whole Boom Boom line. I don't know what they did with this oil, but it's the best. So I wanted to recommend it for this sale. Lastly, from Sol de Janeiro, I wanted to mention is the limited edition fragrance mist in Sundays in Rio. This is so good. Oh my goodness. Like I said, it smells like Cheirosa 40, but better. Oh my goodness. I'm not getting another one of these. I'm just not Sol de Janeiro. I just wish they would bring out these limited edition in full size. Cause I'm not paying. Let me see. It would be $75 to get 3 of these to equal 9 ounces. I'm not doing it. But this is good. So good. So if you want to enjoy, your little 3 ounces with this while it's limited edition, there you go. Let's see. What else do I want to mention? Let me just do this before I get back to the fragrance. This is the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist Deodorant, antiperspirant deodorant. Now, y'all, I haven't mentioned this in forever, but I'm on my last one that I purchased at the Nordstrom sale. And I know when I run out, I'm going to get it. Because this deodorant, I wear this deodorant when I feel like I'm going to be really sweaty. And when I want to smell, it keeps the sweat to a minimum. And it has you smelling perfumey and pretty, in my opinion. So I love this deodorant. Highly recommend it. Wanted to throw it in here for the sale because I know the price is going up on it. Another body oil I wanted to mention is the new-ish Almond Shimmering Body Oil. Y'all, you see the dent. And for me, that's a significant dent for a shimmer oil. Honey, this is the best shimmer oil because it is shimmer. It's not, okay, like, even though I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills shimmer oil, it's like, because it is like 1,000 shimmers. This is shimmery enough to just a little bit. You can wear this anytime and you wouldn't look glittery. I love this oil, so I wanted to throw it in here for the sale because I can't remember if you can get this at Ulta too. Because some products you can't get at Ulta, you can only get at Sephora and vice versa. But this is one I'm not sure. But the next fragrance mist I know for sure is not at Ulta because I was trying to get it at Ulta. This goes along with this oil. This is the Almond L'Occitane fragrance mist. And this is just a clean, if you like the shower oil from L'Occitane, which I do and which I've mentioned before, that scent, but it's an acquired scent. Like some people hate it, some people love it. Some people don't worry about the scent. They just want, they like the oil. But this is if you like the scent. It's like a clean, almondy, sweet powdery scent in the way I interpret it, and I really think it's pretty. And you know, why not get it at a discount if you've been interested in it, because you can't get it at Ulta. All right, another fragrance mist. I went back and forth mentioning this one, but I wanted to put this in here because I believe this is pricey for what it is. So if you can get it at a discount, why not? And that's the Josie Maran fragrance mist in Vanilla Vibes. This is, again, I'm thinking about this may be going with me on my trip. It's very soft, sweet, delicate vanilla. It is so pretty, and it's something about the Josie Maran products. So once they're on your skin and mixed with everything else, they pop more. I don't know what that is, all except for one. What is that? Ooh, it's something musk. That body butter, I was waiting for it to pop off. It never did, honey. It was kind of, yeah. But the majority of the products from Josie Maran I've tried, that's what I get with them. And this is one that is so pretty. I had forgotten about this, and I was preparing for my fall fragrance mist video. If you haven't seen that, I will link it above. Check it out. And I was like, girl, yes. See, this when you know you got too much. You don't remember what you bought. But this is good, especially to get it at a discount. Y'all knew Fleur Vanilla Skin was going to be in here. And Fleur has another fragrance mist coming out. Of course, it's not coming out the first day of the sale. It's coming out in November 4th. So that's what I mean. You kind of have to look throughout to see if there's products coming out, because you know they're going to sell out, especially when people got discounts to use. But they have another one coming out, just so you know. But this is the OG Vanilla Skin. Oh, this is just a sultry, pretty vanilla scent. I mean, I will never forget. My friend at work one time, she was like, girl, my daughter brought this home and it is the best. And I was like, yeah, I know about vanilla skin. She said, of course you know. But it's good vanilla skin. Also, last two products we're going to talk about. Ellis Brooklyn Fragrance Mist. These are very expensive for what they are. These are $48. They're a lot. So... but these two are great for this time of the year. So Vanilla Sand is a pretty one. I wanted to mention it. It's like cherry vanilla scent. Again, sultry. Like I said, good for this season. Wanted to mention it because they do come in a smaller bottle for $35, but this is only this is a 100 ml bottle. So they do last, I would say, pretty well, but still $48 for a fragrance mist is a lot. So this is the time to get them at a discount. And the last one I want to talk about was Marshmallows. This one is so pretty, and as it's set in my collection, it's gotten better. I'm excited to wear this one. So good. Yes, so good for this time of the year. Okay, so those are all of my recommendations for this upcoming Sephora VIB holiday savings event of 2025, hunty. But I did want to mention, this is a good time to get like tools. Like if you need a hair dryer, curling iron, flat iron, this is the time to get products like that because you can get them at a discount. Thank goodness I don't need any of that. I purchased all that last year, so I'm good. Also, gift sets. This is the time, hunty. Pay attention to the gift sets because, you know, do I have anything up here that could be girl, let me think. Okay, Sol de Janeiro, let's say if you've never tried their mist, they have like a set with almost all their mist in a gift set now where you get it for a discount. You know, look at those gift sets. They have perfume gift sets, they have makeup gift sets, they have body care gift sets, they have all these season gift sets that may just be the same price as the item, the original item you want, and you're getting extra or just a little bit more than the original product you're going to buy, and you're paying and you're getting a lot more to try along with that with your discount. So pay attention to the gift sets because that's where you can, you know, rack up and you know, try more for less. So I just wanted to mention that. I believe that's everything. I mean, I kind of told y'all some things on my wish list. I think in my cart right now, I have a lot of skincare. And I'm not going to get it all at once. Because let me tell y'all something that's hilarious to me. Because, you know, I go through my wish list. And from my wish list, everything that I'm still interested in, I just add it all to the cart. And then, you know, I start taking away, and then I look at all the holiday gift sets, and then I look at the new products that's come out. I do all that as I'm creating my cart, and it's still new stuff coming out that I'm still adding, right? My cart is over $2,000. Girl, who's spending that? So, ain't no way, no how, ever. I've never spent that much at a Sephora sale. But what's funny is I have like 4 perfumes. And I don't usually buy perfumes at Sephora during the sale, you know, because I do the travel size to review for you all. And then I try to go, I've not been buying many full bottles of perfume. But these just won't leave my mind. They won't leave my mind. I want them. And that's a big chunk of it, because the perfume. So I don't know. So I have 4 perfumes. I'm not going to tell you which ones because I think I'm going to get them. And I have lip products. I really don't have any body care in here. I also want to mention the Fenty limited edition butter drops, like the cinnamon. I have that already. I don't know where it is. It's wherever I put that bag of fall stuff. That's a good body butter too. Love the Fenty butter drops. And also, if you love the Fenty perfume, that body cream, I purchased a body cream. I'm not in love with the scent. I'm gonna try to wear that body cream a lot during this cold season, because it's a bit much for me when I purchased it in the warmer months. But if that's a scent you love, then that body cream is something else to purchase at a discount, because it is very expensive. Y'all, I just noticed that a piece of mascara or something was on my nose, because my nose was itching. So if it was on there before, excuse me, because I'm not refilming. So I think that is everything I wanted to talk about with you all. And like I said, my wish list, I really don't know what I'm going to buy, because I'm getting ready to like cut, honey, a ton. So I don't know, but I feel like it's going to be a perfume. I don't know. And it's some Dior products that's got my eye, like a sequin, like glossing I've never tried, that the colors look so pretty. So that's like on my list. Oh, I wanted to tell you all about the eye patches. So that's another great product to buy during the sale. But y'all, they did us dirty this year. Peter Thomas Roth, they don't have they usually have a 3-pack. This year it's only a 2-pack of the eye patches. So I didn't even add that to my list, because I have these other eye patches that I purchased to last me to the sale, and I'm still good. So I was like, no, I'm not going to get them right now, but I do love me a good under eye patch. So I did want to mention them. Let's see. But yeah, I can't, it's a lot of, like I said, skincare and makeup mostly in my cart, and skincare is expensive. And my makeup taste, makeup is expensive. Everything at Sephora is expensive, basically, except the doggone Sephora pads that I plan to get. But we'll see what I end up getting, because I really don't know this year. I really don't know. I don't know, because I don't know. And now I know I'm going to have to wait and get like stuff during the sale, because I like to try to get the stuff I worry about selling out, like gift sets and everything, the first day of the sale. And I'm going to have all that information down in the description box. But if you're Rouge, it starts Friday, October 31st. And I'm going to try to get stuff in store, because shipping during this sale, y'all, I was watching Vicky Plain Jane's video, and she had me cracking up. She said that Sephora shipping can be taking 40 days and 40 nights. And I was like, girl, you ain't never lied. So what I can get in store, I am. And I hope it's the majority, because that shipping takes a long time during the sale. A long time. So we shall see. So y'all, that's it. I've talked and talked. This is going to be a long video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you're planning to purchase during the Sephora sale. I would love to know. Please share this video with everyone, you all. And please don't forget to turn on your notifications. notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.